Hi guys, welcome back to the Gully Cricket Showdown. It's that time again. It's the IPL season and we are here for it. Joining me is Mukul and we are going to break down each and every team in the IPL that's going to be participating. Let's get started and let's go bottoms up this time, seeing who finished last and then we'll figure it out as it goes. And I do want to touch on this, like this is supposed to be the most unpredictable league in the world, right? Because CSK was and still is the most consistent team in the IPL, and they ended up finishing last season. So let's start there, Mukul. CSK at number 10. That's funny. They should be strong favorites again to win it, though.
Yeah, I mean, I literally didn't know before we started this video. I was also like, CSK finished last. I had to double check, So I was thinking maybe like Delhi or Sunrisers, I don't know. But then I remembered Sunrisers almost qualified later on. So yeah. So yes, I mean, the team itself, it had its problems. I mean, I think they are just carrying on the Dhoni's legacy. I think it's about time they should, get over that, but I don't know. But this time they have, I think Sanju Samson is a decent trade-off, which they have received because especially if he is in terrific form after the World Cup. So yeah, that should hype them up. But also losing Ravindra Jadeja and Sam Curran, two brilliant all-rounders, is also not going to be easy for them. So, it depends. I see the squad still lacks a lot of, there are many gaps. Year after year, I have just repeated in my videos that IPL is a very, very tough tournament. The margins are so small. We will barely see a match which is like a one-sided easily. Every match is most of the matches are very closely fought. So, this in that kind of a tournament and with 10 teams, if you see a team where even one or two player is is a misfit or not performing optimally, then it creates huge pressure. And in a team like CSK, I see many gaps, to be honest, not just one and two. So it depends, but I think if we go squad wise, obviously Gaikwad is there. The strong points are Gaikwad, Brevis, and Dubey and Samson, to be honest with you. The bowling department, I know the matches will be in CSK, but it looks weak. I mean, Akil Hussain, Noor Ahmed, Shreyas Gopal, Matt Henry, they've spent a lot on Prashant Veer, and the other all-rounder I forgot, I think Karthik Sharma. Who was it? There's one more guy who's injured, I think. So I think it remains to be seen how they perform. I have no idea. They could be excellent. They've spent a lot on them. So the squad is okay, but I think they really have to perform. The top players like Dubey and Samson and Gaikwad, really have to perform out of their skin to make sure CSK qualifies.
Yeah, it does look like a top-heavy team. They do have a lot of good batters, but again, as you said, all-rounders have been traded off. The only good one looks like Shivam Dubey coming off a great World Cup again. And for the bowling department, again, they are falling a bit short. So I think this could be a struggle once again for them this year. Speaking of trades, I mean, RR was the recipient of the same trade. They got Sam Curran, they got Ravindra Jadeja, and the squad looks pretty good as well when you look at the batting side as well. Letting Samson go, it should not be that big of a hit considering how good Vaibhav Suryavanshi has been in domestic cricket as well in the under-19s. And so what are your expectations of RR? I mean, even bowling-wise, they are pretty good, right?
Yeah, I think last 1 or 2 years, I think before that, RR had an excellent squad. They almost felt like they will win just everything, and they did qualify for finals, I think, once. So I think for the last couple of years, I think they sort of lost the track when they let go of Ashwin and let go of Chahal and Butler and everything. Yeah. So. But I think this time, I think they have again slowly rebuilt it, and I think they are looking much better this year. Actually, Suryavanshi is not he's still a kid, but he has performed. He has played
international.
So I think he will play all matches this time for sure. I think, and then I think he is the one to look out for. Then Jaiswal is obviously should be hungry to score some runs. He has been out of action for quite some time. Shubham Dume, last time we saw glimpses, he looked really good, so that's good. All the teams who have excellent domestic players are the ones to look out for. almost all teams can find good 4 foreign players. Like, but the domestic ones are the important. So, like, you have Jaiswal, you have Dubey, Suryavanshi, Riyan Parag, Jadeja, Jurel, Ravi Bishnoi, and Sandeep Sharma was excellent, Kuldeep Sen, so, Yudhvir Singh Charak. So, I think the players are good. The domestic players are good. And on top of that, you have Donovan Ferreira, you have Jofra Archer, you have Berger,
I
and
admire
then
as well.
Johan Deep. Yeah, I admire as well, Sam Curran. So
Yeah.
I think the team is looking good. I think they have to find the right balance. And I think if they perform to their capacity, especially I think Dhruv Jurel was a huge miss last year, and even Riyan Parag did not perform well. So I think if they do, and the bowling department fires a little bit, like, Sandy was good, but I think the shot Deshpande was like off color. So I think Bishnoi is a good addition. So I think if along with Bishnoi, if like Archer and Berger or like, one more pacer, if they do good bowling, then I think, it could be in good spot. Obviously, Jadeja and Sam Curran are good additions. Like, both of them can and will probably bowl all their 4 overs, So it will be.
And very experienced players as well. So I think that could provide the balance that Rajasthan Royals need in this tournament. Now, speaking of KKR as well, who finished disappointing 8th for their standards, having won the IPL the previous season, the season before that. They have gotten Rachin Ravindra now, and the all-rounders do look good. The bowling, of course, there's Varun Chakravarti, Sunil Narayan still there. Even the batting department, Rahane had a really good season as well, along with Rinku Singh. So that is a squad to look out for as well. But it does look like they might fall a bit short yet again.
Yeah, I think it's the same situation as, like, I think Rajasthan Royals a couple of years ago. Like, they have some of the really good players, but I think, and they have tried to rebuild. Like, no harm in saying that. Like, they let go of Russell, who was like, a huge deal to let go of him.
Yeah.
So, like, they have spent a lot, and they have the New Zealand openers in their squad, Finn Allen and Team Seifert, and they just obliterated South Africa and Kolkata only. But I don't think both of them will play. There is no scope. But I think injuries have hit KKR hard. That's also one thing. So I think they have a decent squad, but I don't think, again, the same problem, like, not good domestic players. Like Rahane is past his prime. Manish Pandey is past his prime, so, and like, who do you have? Umran Malik is like a lost kid. I don't know where he went. The only good players I see is like Varun Chakravarti, and then I think just Rinku Singh, like domestic players. Raghuvanshi was okay, so Raghuvanshi also you can say, and maybe a little bit of Ramandeep Singh. Like, they don't have any players, to be honest with you. Chand Solanki, we don't know. Pathirana is injured. Blessing Muzrabani, they have recently as a sub, they have as a replacement, they have gotten him, but I don't know if he'll give it a chance. Akashdeep has been like, sort of off color. Like, sometimes he performs, sometimes does not. Harshit Rana is injured. Karthik Tyagi was bowling in, like, was a huge prospect. Then he was bowling in nets, and now again he's back. So we don't know. Vaibhav Arora is good in some matches, but then he's like, gets a belter of treatment in some other matches. So I mean, like I said, it's a decent squad in bits and pieces. But again, like, IPL is such a tough tournament that if you don't have the all 11 sorted at their right positions and the right balance, teams won't spare you.
Yeah, and it's going to be a lot of testing and trying for KKR once again, it seems like, to see what their best 11 is.
We don't even know who their captain is. Like, they let go of this guy also, Venkatesh Iyer also. So, I mean, and they're getting Rahul Tripathi, who's, like I said, Rahul Tripathi is also a decent player. But, I mean, I think these players are past their primes. So, I mean, they're just getting the players who are almost retired, like, like CSK does usually. So, I mean, and you don't know who the captain is. Like, who will be the captain? Narayan, maybe?
It does look like Rahane again, though.
No, Rahane, I think, has sent a post like, I won't be captaining. So, I mean, I don't know who will be. I mean, it's weird. The only option I see is honestly Narayan, because Green is also injured. So, they have some problem on their hands, honestly.
Yeah. Now, getting to LSG now, I mean, they have a good squad as well. Again, a lot of superstars involved. But again, they might not be able to find the right balance, just like CSK, just like KKR. Rishabh Pant did play, 2023 World Cup, but was not able to play this one, 2024, sorry. Aiden Markram is there, and he was playing really well and captained his side really well, South Africa, in the current World Cup. But it was disappointment for him as well. So what are your expectations from this team? Again, it does look like a middle of the pack team, or maybe towards the bottom side of the league once again.
Yeah, I mean, I think their squad is much better than last year, to be honest, because they have some good additions. They got Mohammad Shami, which I think is great. I think the bowling department was already very good. Avesh Khan was there. Digvish Rathi was performing good. Mayank Yadav, I don't know if he will be injured or not. Mohsin Khan was there. So, if Mayank Yadav plays, I think it will be great. Like Mohammad Shami along with Avesh Khan and Mayank Yadav, I think will be a fabulous pace attack. And all Indians, we don't have to rely on Norki or something.
Yeah.
And then Mohammad Shami, Digvish Rathi, Mayank Yadav, and then Avesh Khan. So 4 bowlers are excellent bowlers. And then you have Puran, who was really, really red hot last year.
Yeah.
Then Rishabh Pant is there. Then Mitchell Marsh is there. Badoni is there. Abdul Samad is there. Hasaranga, I think in Lucknow they have to play him. And then Markram is there. And then I think Arjun Tendulkar is a good addition. I think this kid deserves a fair chance. And I think in MI, because the squad was so packed up, he wasn't getting it. I hope he gets regular chances in LSG, and I think he can play to its potential. He could be a huge addition to the batting, lower down the order, and could be someone who can bowl 2-3 overs in the beginning, moves the ball around a little bit. So interesting to see. I think LSG does have the arsenal. I think they just need to play them properly, play the people at the right order and the right balance, and I think they could make a good squad, formidable squad, if they just play their cards right, even a little bit here and there, and then what happens in IPL. So let's see.
And Digvish did have a really good season as well last time around.
I think
minus the controversy, he was really good when it came to bowling. So it does look like LSG could have a good season again, depending on where the pieces fall for them. But it does look like from the bottom 4 teams at least, RR looks to be the most equipped one to take that jump into the qualification for the knockout phases.
Yes. I think so too. Yes, I think. Yeah, KKR and CSK are definitely not looking right, and then LSG is okay, somewhat okay, but if you compare this to an MI or SRH, who are just freakingly strong, talk about them. I think this looks weak, so.
Okay, that's it, guys. That was our breakdown for the bottom 4 teams from the last year. We will be coming back with another video and covering the remaining 6 teams as well, and making our prediction as well to who will qualify and who might actually win the IPL. So do stick around, do follow the page, do like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.